Imperatives. In this lesson, we're going to give commands using irregular verbs. In this case, E to I, IE, O to UE, and I to Y verbs. Remember that, in the present tense, verbs that end in UIR are in the category of I to Y verbs. Let's look at some examples. Construir, concluir, incluir, influir, destruir, and distribuir. Remember that as we conjugate this category of verbs, instead of yo construo, they're going to add a Y. Yo construyo. And we're going to do that for all the UIR verbs when we're in the present tense. For example, yo concluyo, incluyo, influyo, destruyo, and distribuyo. Let's see how this plays out when we're giving commands using these verbs that end in UIR. Our first example will be construir. Construir is how you would give a command to a lot of people if you're in Spain, and that is always going to just add a D instead of an R at the end of the verb. So construir becomes construid, and that's going to be the rule for all verbs. No matter what the verb is, you just change the R to a D there. However, for the rest of these verbs, you're going to add a Y. Construe becomes construye. That means build. If you're giving someone a command, hey, construct a house, construct a classroom, they're telling you to build something. So construye, build. And remember, construye is what you'll say to someone that you're familiar with. That's someone that is on your level socially and somebody that you know personally. Whereas if you were telling a teacher or someone in authority over you to build something, you would say to them, construya. Many people, if you're in Latin America and you're going to be speaking to a lot of people, you're going to say to them, construyan. Build. You guys, build. You all, build. And then, of course, if you're including yourself in the command, hey, let's go build a house. Construyamos una casa. The negatives then are going to have a Y as well. No construyas. No construya. No construyamos. No construyáis. And no construyan. To put this in the example of a short sentence, we could say, construye una escuela. Build a school. Or construya una escuela if you're talking to somebody who's an usted to you. Hey, let's build a house. Construyamos una casa. Construid una mesa. Build a table, you guys. Construyan una mesa. Build a table. Construye is informal. Construya is formal. That's if you're speaking to one person. Construid in Spain. Construyan in Latin America. And that's if you're speaking to more than one person. And of course, construyamos is, hey, let's. Pause the video for a second and see if you can conjugate destruir to destroy using the same set of endings as construir. Then check what you wrote against what shows up on the video. Those are the affirmatives. Now let's look at the negatives. That's what you should have written for destruir. Try another one, incluir. Pause the video and try this one. And now the negativos. Hopefully you're doing really well.